Experience the tense drama unfold as officers intervene in a domestic crisis triggered by a mother's desperate call for help. In this gripping body cam footage, witness the intense struggle to maintain control as tensions escalate between four individuals caught in the chaos. With drugs discovered during a routine traffic stop and a distressed man teetering on the edge, the stakes couldn't be higher. Get ready for a heart-pounding ride into the world of law enforcement.
We might have my hands full in a second.
What have you had to drink tonight? Huh? Nothing? Are you sure about that? Your eyes telling me something else.
We're en route to back a couple units at a domestic call. Yes, ma'am. No. Get away, ma'am. Come on. Ma'am, you need to stay back for a second, ma'am. Ma'am, you need to stay back. Give me your arm. Give her arm.
The tension rises from the start as we're thrust into the midst of a domestic crisis triggered by a distress call.
Give us another unit.
Daddy! But he needs a control.
Ma'am, do me a favor, stop yelling, and just do me a favor, come over here and stand there and stop yelling, okay?
Well, hit me like that. He's bleeding!
I know he's bleeding. We're
Why
going
hit
to
him like
fix
that?
him up. Now knock it off!
The officers approach the scene with a sense of urgency, knowing that the situation could escalate rapidly.
I'm in control, eh? But they ain't supposed to be bleeding like that, eh? That's police brutality.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Bitches!
Huh?
Needs a handcuff.
I got her handcuffed already, so. Come here. I got this arm, Sarge. Get the other one. I got this one.
Stop it!
Hit me like that, bitches!
Yeah, they're right. Yeah, they are.
Don't you grab my hand, okay?
Yeah.
You hear me?
Mom! You want to beat our women? That's what they get. Yeah, they hurt them. They ain't hurt them one bit. You need to stop. You need to stop it. I'm a bitch, you're a bitch.
You guys are doing it right on purpose!
There's a clear struggle to maintain control as they try to calm down the individuals involved.
They're not doubled. Bring your knees to your chest, okay?
My knees to my chest,
Yeah. I'm gonna roll you on your knees, okay? So it's easier to get up, all right?
He shouldn't be bleeding like that. Why is he bleeding like that?
He got taken to the ground because he swung at a deputy.
That shouldn't be happening, eh?
Oh, so it's okay for him
Police
to
brutality.
It's okay for him to swing at us then?
Nah, but I didn't see that. Why am I in handcuffs? I was following direction, wasn't I?
No, young man. If you would have sat in the chair and just relaxed and waited until I could
I
speak
put
to
the
you.
chair right there, and I told you I'm gonna sit down.
The officers are seen trying to assess the situation and tend to the injuries of one of the individuals, who appears to have been involved in a physical altercation with law enforcement.
You were mouthing the whole time
Push me
too.
down. You just pushed me down.
Because you weren't complying, sir.
I did
And then
comply. I was
Squeeze it
complying,
in.
but you just doing that on purpose.
Everyone has their stories.
You said at one point you got hit by somebody, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, who was that?
Charlie,
Charlie?
handful,
Okay, where'd you get hit?
in the head, upside the
head.
head, because I'm breaking up their fight, because they're fighting.
So those two were fighting?
No, Charlie was fighting my daughter.
And then you got hit while you just stepped in between
I'm
them?
it up, and then he wants to go on me, you bitch. And
There's a disconnect between the officers and the individual regarding the sequence of events and the justification for the use of force. What is the stance of her mother on her daughter's fragile situation? Do you want to know? If yes, watch the next clip.
that's
So
my daughter.
it wasn't an intention to hit you just happened to get in the mix of it.
Well, I
want
want to break them up, but they'll intentionally hit me. Yeah, they will.
Well, I don't know why you did this to me.
I told you to put your hands on your back.
I did.
We're not going to argue about this right now.
I command your rights.
Okay.
Well, I don't know why you did this behind my back.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, you can talk.
That's kind of messed up, and look at my nose.
So they're both going?
Yes, we're both going.
So they'll be
until they sober up and stuff.
Okay, but they'll be released kind of around the same time?
Probably about 5-6 hours, yes.
Because I'll have to be the one to pick up
Right.
both of them.
That's why I was asking if you're going to be okay.
You can pick them up in the morning if you want to.
Why are you flinching your butt? You're hiding something in your pants.
Man, I got weed in my butt.
How much weed you got in your butt, man?
Want me to get it?
Yeah, get it.
7:35.
We're gonna go ahead and stop this car up here because he crossed the double yellow center line and drove into oncoming traffic.
The mother's stance on her daughter becomes apparent as she tries to defuse the situation and navigate the aftermath of the altercation. Her concern for her daughter's well-being is evident despite the circumstances surrounding the incident.
Hello, how you doing? Just stopping when you cross the road back there. You cross the double yellow to go. I guess you were trying to go around the pothole maybe or something. Okay, I'm just making sure you ain't been drinking tonight.
Oh, no. I'm trying to find my life.
I smell weed in the car. Be up front with me right now, because if you...
What do you think could have been done differently in this situation to prevent the escalation of tensions between law enforcement and the individuals involved?
Huh?
I smoked the joint earlier.
You smoked a joint earlier? Okay, that's what I'm smelling it. Let me have your ID. You ain't got none on you now, right? Sit tight for me. Step out of the car for me. Okay. Here's the deal, okay? Because of the fact I smell marijuana coming out of the car, I'm going to search the car.
The interaction between the officer and the individual takes a more serious turn as the officer detects the smell of marijuana and decides to search the car.
Okay. I'm going to ask you one last time. You got any on you? Okay.
That was early before we had left for where we was at.
Okay. How much did you smoke? Just a joint or what?
It was just a joint.
Okay. You don't have nothing in your pockets, right?
Nothing but money.
Turn around, put your hands on the car for me. Why are you flinching your butt?
US 1 in front
Spread
of
wider.
Medical Center.
You're hiding something in your pants.
Chapel.
Okay?
Still at the 4 hours.
So here's the deal, okay?
Chapel.
Lean up against the car right now. You want to try this again?
The boyfriend admits to smoking a joint earlier, which prompts the officer to request their ID and ask them to step out of the vehicle.
Pretty kind of odd here that for some reason you're all kind of tensed up for no reason.
Man, I got weed in my butt.
You got weed in your butt. All right. Put your hands behind your back. Stay in the car, ma'am. How much weed you got in your butt, man?
Nothing but a bag.
Where's it at?
Want me to get it?
Yeah, get it. Put it on the car. You know that dope was in his butt? And you couldn't smell it in the car? Come on, girl.
Despite denying it initially, the individual eventually admits to having drugs hidden in their possession. The officer's suspicion is confirmed when the drugs are retrieved from the individual's person.
No. There's a large difference between the smell of cigarette and marijuana. When you smell as much pot as I have over the years, I can smell it all day long over a cigarette. What are you still tensing for? What you got going on?
Man, you squeezing, feeling on my butt.
Pretty feet. You got more dope up there, man. Don't lie to me.
Man.
I'm fixing to take you to county jail and they can strip search you. Huh? What? Because they're going to strip search you when you get up there, okay? So do you want the 1 felony charge or do you want the 2 felony charges? What's up?
Despite her boyfriend's protests and denial, the officer remains firm, emphasizing the seriousness of the situation.
Dope on me, man.
Huh?
I got dope on me, man.
I know you do. Where's it at? Spit it out. Get it out. It's either the 1 felony or the 2 felony. Step over there. Nice. All right, here's the deal, okay? I admire your honesty because you know I had you dead to rights, right? It's not my first dog and pony show. I'm gonna do as I said. I'm only gonna charge you with the misdemeanor possession of less than 20 pot. And I'm only gonna charge you with the possession. I'm not gonna charge you with the intent to sell. Feel me?
It also raises questions about the rights of individuals during police interactions and the potential consequences of drug-related offenses.
Alright, have a seat.
Is any of this sinking in? You think I've been fair with you tonight? You think I've been fair with him?
Good.
Not taking him to jail and charging him with like 2 or 3 more felonies. Have you learned anything tonight? Am I going to see you out here again involved in this mess?
Okay.
All right. I hope for your sake you don't.
Get down on the ground.
No, I'm not going to get down on the ground, sir. I would like you to respect me. I'm a former military policeman, okay?
We might have my hands full. We're responding to a disturbance right now. Neighbors are calling because an individual is.
The officer adopts a more empathetic tone as they reflect on the encounter with the individual. They inquire about the fairness of their actions and express a hope for positive change in the individual's behavior.
Furniture, ripping his air conditioning unit out, and apparently sometime during the process he cut his fingers off. What's going on? Drop everything.
I don't have anything.
Okay, drop everything.
Take off my shirt.
Why are you taking your shirt off?
Because I want you to see I don't have anything.
Okay, get down on the ground.
No, I'm not going to get down on the ground, sir. I'm going to stand up. I would like you to respect me. I'm a former military policeman, okay?
That's fine.
And I'd like to verify with you that on these grounds, there are federal guidelines not being confirmed to. And there is there is authorization for federal authority for financial profit. Section 8 housing, and there are, sir, as well, their health is in danger.
We might have my hands full in a second.
Situation escalates further when the individual refuses to comply with the officer's commands and asserts his military background.
Buddy, no, you're not going to have your hands full. I'm not putting my hands. I'm not going to jail. I'm not going to jail. If you would like me to go to jail, then you respect me, and I'll let you.
This is for your safety.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have you get down on the ground right now.
I'm not going to get down on the ground, sir.
Get down on the ground, or I'm going to tase you.
Okay.
Get down on the ground, or I'm going to tase you. All the way down, face down.
I'm not putting my
face down, or I'm going to have to tase you. All the way down.
Yes, sir.
Hands in the air.
Yes.
Stay in that position.
Yes, sir.
You make any sudden movements, you're going to be shot. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Bring your hand back here.
The officer's attempts to gain control of the situation escalate as the individual refuses to comply with commands to get on the ground.
350 County, 1 detained. Okay, that wasn't too bad, was it? Go ahead and roll up onto your side. Bring your knees up for me. There we go. There you go. Okay, now stand up for me. There we go. We're gonna go over to my patrol car here. Do you live alone?
Yes, sir.
You want to put your shoe on? Got it? That'll work for now. Here, just lean back there for right now. Why don't you explain to the fire department why we're out here today?
They took my son away.
The officer successfully detains him and guides them to the patrol car. Despite the tense encounter moments earlier, the situation appears to be de-escalating as the officer assists the individual with their belongings.
Okay, he's handicapped. He has 5 to 15 seizures a day. I was taking care of him for the last 4 years by myself.
Slow down.
Okay, well, they took him away. This is my kid, okay? My boy, and they took him away, okay? And I haven't seen him since.
Do you have any substances tonight? Any drugs at all?
Yes, sir.
What do you have?
I use nothing like that.
Meth? Okay.
Yes, sir. And as well, I use marijuana. And sir,
Marijuana and meth. Do you take any psych meds at all?
I don't want to.
Are you supposed to?
No, I'm not.
Do the doctors want you to?
The doctors want to tell me what to do.
Yeah.
They're violating Section 8 housing people by denying medicinal use of narcotics.
He reveals the heart-wrenching situation of their disabled son being taken away from them. He expressed frustration and despair, explaining that they have been the sole caregiver for their son for the past 4 years.
Did he do all this today?
Yeah, he did all this today. He just started spazzing out and turned around. He was going around tearing off the vents.
Did you see what he cut his hand with?
He cut his, right there at the vent, right there, the AC right there.
So he's taking the AC out?
Yeah, he's taking that out, and then he was taking the windows out.
So yeah, it looks like he tore his air conditioner out there. That's what he cut his fingers on, and there's blood everywhere. So we can take him to the hospital for that.
The officer gathers information from another individual about the events that transpired earlier. The individual recounts how the person in question started acting out, tearing off vents, and possibly injuring themselves in the process.
We're gonna go get Terrence a medical evaluation. He'll be admitted into a crisis center. He'll get some mental health help, and hopefully get him balanced out so he doesn't keep doing this.
We got in this huge argument, so he stopped like really hard.
What have you had to drink tonight? Nothing? Are you sure about that? Your eyes telling me something.
We're en route to a call. Originally came out as a suspicious person, but it's been upgraded to a person down. Possibly the subject is intoxicated.
Terrence is escorted to receive a medical evaluation and admission to a crisis center for mental health support. It's evident that law enforcement is prioritizing his well-being and aiming to address the root cause of his erratic behavior. What they found about Terrence's medical situation. If you want to know, keep watching.
ID on you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me see it. What's going on tonight, sir?
Not much, just in my mom's barbecuing on my way back to Northwest.
Okay. What have you had to drink tonight? Nothing? Are you sure about that? Your eyes telling me something else.
I mean, I drank earlier. I'm talking this morning drink.
Okay, what time did you start drinking this today?
Well, I woke up pretty late, about 11, and 11, I woke up, got ready.
What time did you take the first drink?
Probably about 11.
What time did you take your last drink?
I had 2 beers probably within 30 minutes, and we were eating a little barbecue. And
when was your last drink?
Right around 12.
As the officer engages with Terrence, it becomes apparent that he has consumed alcohol earlier in the day.
On 12? You haven't had anything since then?
No, sir.
Not at all?
No, sir.
Okay, are you on the medication?
No, sir.
No? Okay. I'd like to have you perform a series of field sobriety tests.
Okay.
Can you do that for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
No problem.
All right. All right, sir, what I need for you to do, first of all, is see this yellow line right there?
Okay.
I want you to stand right in the middle. I want you to take your right foot, place it directly in front of your left foot. I want you to stay that way. There you go, right there. From that position, now I'm gonna walk towards you so you can see what I'm gonna do. In that position, I want you to count. I want you to walk nine steps forward. I want you to count each step as you do.
Despite initially denying any recent drinking, he eventually admits to having had 2 beers around noon while enjoying a barbecue with family.
Okay, you're gonna go 9 steps forward. You're gonna turn around and come back 9 steps.
Okay.
You ready? Go ahead and begin.
1, 2, 3.
Heel to toe, sir.
5,
Subject
6,
is not touching heel to toe.
7, 8, 9, 10. Turn around.
When did I tell you to turn around? At what count?
9 steps.
Okay.
The officer's thorough investigation into the individual's activities highlights the importance of transparency during law enforcement interactions. What happens next? Here's a bit more to explore.
Is it 9 yet?
I'm at 10.
Okay, what should you do now?
Turn around.
Okay, turn around then. Okay, what I need for you to do now is raise 1 foot, it doesn't matter which one.
Okay.
Okay, 6 inches off the ground.
Okay.
And as you hold that foot up, I want you to count from 1 to 30.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Count this very fast. He lost his balance. What I need for you to do now is turn around, face that way. Okay. Put your hands behind your back for me.
As the officer administers a field sobriety test, Terrence is asked to raise one foot and count to 30 while maintaining balance.
Suspicion of driving while intoxicated. Do you understand me, sir?
Yes, sir. I have a couple questions for you. The subject is your boyfriend, correct? Tell me again what happened. How did y'all wind up where y'all are right now?
Well, we told him to turn around, so he turned in here, and we got in this huge argument, so he stopped, like, really hard. And then the park ranger stopped us.
Okay.
And, like, called you guys. That's about it.
Okay, what was the argument about? Was it...
Because of the wrong directions. He thought he knew where he was going, and we told him he was going the wrong way.
Oh, okay.
That's what he got mad about.
As the officer informs Terrence of his arrest on suspicion of driving while intoxicated, he acknowledges understanding.
He thought he was right, and that made it set him off and made him mad.
Oh, okay. Hey, Chris, did y'all have like a little argument about something?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Just pretty much direction, because I thought my directions were right, she thought hers were right, which I've been down here a few more times, but no biggie.
Okay. Well, anything else you tell Kat or anything?
Just tell her I love her and I'll see her later.
Okay. All right. Well, I will relay that to Kat then.
Thank you.
Okay. All right.
As her boyfriend explains the reason for the argument, it becomes clear that it stemmed from a disagreement over directions. The officer acknowledges this information and assures her boyfriend that his message will be passed along to the captain. Thanks for watching Mother Calls Cops on daughter being assaulted by boyfriend. Stay tuned for more gripping real-life encounters. Hit subscribe to catch all the action.